Happy Mortgage Tip Tuesday! It's your favorite loan officer, hashtag who? JLoan! That's right. And I'm coming at you this week with some more helpful tips to help you get through this market and to help you with more education and information. First and foremost, today is National Mom and Pop Business Day. And so if you know a business that's out there that isn't your local chain and is a mom and pop, everyone knows the food from a mom and pop's business by far exceeds anything that you'll get in a chain restaurant. So today I'm going to ask you to go support that mom and pop business, whether it's a candle shop or whether it's a restaurant or whatever it is. You know the long hours that they put in to run their business without the support of a big company behind them. So today I'm going to ask you, if you know one, go support them or at least tell them thank you, because they're a huge part of providing more jobs for the local community and just giving us that just good old either home cooked meal or good old homemade quilt, anything of that sort. So before we get into our tip, I just wanted to give a shout out to all the mom and pop businesses. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication to growing our world. And so to today's tips, I had a talk with one of my favorite realtors, and he is a big listing agent. And anytime I am in a situation where I want to know more about the real estate side, I call him and I pick his brain. I'm not going to shout him out because I don't know if he wants his name on here, but he always provides me helpful information about the real estate side and exactly what's going on in the market. So one of the biggest things is that we've continued to talk about the fact that there is not enough inventory in the market today for the amount of demand. There's more demand than there is availability. So when you do get the opportunity or when a house does come on the market, how can you make your offer stand out? How can you win an offer? Now, I will state that not that I agree with all of these things and not that I'm encouraging all of these things. I'm just telling you from a listing agent's perspective what's going to make your offer stand out. And whether you choose to do these things, that's on you, not on me. I'm just here to provide the information. So, number one way to win your offer is to offer over asking price. If one home is on the market, I guarantee you there's 15, 20, or 30 offers. So if you go in there lowballing or thinking they're going to come back and negotiate with you, they may not, and you may lose that because you could have went higher and you didn't. But I do want you to keep in mind that you can offer whatever you want on the property, but a lender is only going to lend you on the lower of the two, sales price or appraised value. So if a home goes on the market and it's selling for $400,000 and you choose to offer $450,000 and the home only appraises for $400,000 and you want to buy that home, you are now responsible, if there's no other negotiations that are going to take place, you're responsible for coming up with that extra $50,000 plus your down payment. So keep in mind that lenders won't lend you on what you offer. They're only going to lend you on what that home actually appraises for, okay? So keep in mind that. Number two, you want to offer higher earnest money. They want to see you got more skin in the game, all right? So if you offer more, that makes your offer stand out. Now the big one, and this is a risky one to any of my borrowers, is offering a higher option money. Now, this is risky because your option money, unless you close, is typically something you will not get back. So if you back out of the contract within the option money days, then you have a risk of losing that money. So you have to be very comfortable with doing that, because there's a higher risk of you losing your option money than there is of you losing your earnest money. Okay, so again, speak about these with your realtor. Be very confident in your offer. As well, I didn't put it on here, but shortening your option time frame is very key. A lot of the times before this market, option days were maybe 7 or 10 days. So now, being ready for a home inspection and being ready for all of those things, you want to try to shorten that option period to 3 days. If you can. Again, speak about this with your realtor. Do what you feel is more comfortable doing, but that is very huge as well when you are sending in an offer. Now, number 4, again, it's risky, but if you want to, this is a great thing, and this is an appraisal waiver. They are looking first at full appraisal waivers, which basically means you're going to buy the house no matter what it appraises for. So again, you have to be comfortable with that. Now, that form that is filled out, there's certain other ways you can fill that out. You can say, hey, I'm going to buy this home as long as it appraises for X amount or higher, to protect yourself, but they're also going to look at your full appraisal waiver at first. So if you know this is your dream home, this is the home that you're going to live in forever, and you're okay offering and paying over asking price and tons of money no matter what it appraises at, then you may feel comfortable filling out that form and submitting that with your offer. Again, speak about this with your realtor and make sure you're very comfortable and knowledgeable about what you are getting into, because if you decide later that, no, I'm not going to buy this home came in too low, if you sign that form, you're kind of bound by that contract, and that could get into legal matters and loss of money for you, and nobody wants that, right? Nobody wants that. So number 5 is ask what time frame the seller needs to either stay in the home, because a lot of the times, and I'm sorry, I'm not bashing realtors, but a lot of the times it's like, we got to close fast. We got to close in 14 days. We got to close in 21 days. And yeah, that all sounds good, but the seller may not want that. The seller may not want a quick close, or the seller may want to close but still wants to live in their house for 3 months, because guess what? They're building their home and they don't want to go through this rat race. And so they want to stay in their home because they don't want to move twice. So it's very important to not just say, oh, closing fast is all that's important, because that's not necessarily true. A lot of contracts are coming in with lease backs from the sellers living still in their home. So that is important to understand the seller's needs. All right, number 6, you want to be fully pre-approved. No pre-quals, no just, hey, here's my credit, run it through. Fully pre-approved, gone through underwriting, check, income, assets, everything has been signed off on. You're just pending title and appraisal. That's kind of like a same as cash deal. So you want to put yourself in that situation, because that's going to make your offer stand out. Number 7, do not ask for closing costs. Now, I'm not telling you can't. You can do whatever you want. But I'm telling you, a lot of offers that are coming in are full offer prices, over asking, and not asking the seller for a dime. So you have to have more savings and be more prepared to buy a home in today's market. If you're barely making it, if you're needing down payment assistance, if you're doing all of these things and money's coming from everywhere, this may not be the market for you, because it would be very hard for you sometimes to get an offer accepted. Number 8, you can pay cash. So if you have the cash, you can pay cash. And then you can do something called delayed financing, which means you have 6 months to refinance that home and recoup your cash. So if you have the cash, pay cash, and then call me. I'll do delayed financing for you, and we'll get you squared away and get your money back wherever you took it from. And then number 9, you can always build your home. Forget the rat race. Find some land, call us for a one-time construction loan, and we're gonna help you build your own home up to a 12-month build, VA, FHA, and conventional. So I'm hoping that this information is very, very helpful to you in winning a home in this market. Again, I'm not saying I condone or that I personally would want to do all of these things. I'm just trying to help you win the offer on the home that you want, if you feel that is what you and your family needs. As always, I love you, and I'm hoping that you have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your week. Until next Tuesday, it's your girl, #JLoan signing off. Bye-bye.